The YouTube family. So myself, Rohan is Delhi, and I'm currently working as a DevOps engineer. So today, I will be using Cyclops for deploying stateless application on Kubernetes cluster without writing any manifest file on the cluster. So basically, Cyclops is a project in which we just have to mention the Docker image name or any containerized image name as well as with the version we want to deploy. So currently I am on the screen of Cyclops, and here is the installation step to install it in the Kubernetes cluster. So here you can see that we are already given with two installation steps. So we will be just copying these and pasting these into our Kubernetes cluster. So just for the demonstration purpose here, I'm using Kinacoda, that is a sandbox for Kubernetes cluster. So for this demonstration or for this video, I'm just selecting Kubernetes 1.29 version. Let us wait for it to be active. So yeah, you can see we can check the nodes and let us also check namespaces here. So yeah, everything seems perfect for now. So you can refer to the about Cyclops page. So basically, Cyclops provide a dashboard, or we can say web browser UI interface, user interface for managing the cluster and for managing the applications we have installing in the Kubernetes cluster. So you can go through this website and their about section, and these are the benefits. And it is, I guess, it isn't still beta purpose because in their official GitHub repository, I can see that they are still active and working with other features. So let's go and install it in our cluster. Let's copy this, paste in this. So this command has installed the has created the namespace and the service account and other things which is required to name this executable. So now we can check if the namespace is created or not. So yeah, you can see that Cyclops namespace is created here. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's see what all things are active here in the namespace. So here we can see the pod is running. We have two services, which is the UI. So we will be requiring this to access the dashboard, and this is the deployment, and these are the replicas. Okay. So let us do one thing because I'm using Kilacoda and not any cloud-based provider. So I will be changing this load balancer to notebook to access this in my browser. So let's do this using kubectl edit service. Okay, service levels, Cyclops UI, the namespace we are using. It is in, so here you can see the type is load balancer here. We will do this notebook, save this, and now again we will check. So here you can see it's notebook here. So to access this application or this service, we just have to click on the notebook here, click on the traffic ports, and paste it here and access this. So yeah, this is the dashboard of Cyclops. So here you can see this is deployed modules. So modules are Okay, let's do this. So modules are nothing but the configuration or the template which we will be using to deploy our application. So in the module section, we just have to provide the name, and we can select the default module also, the template, which is provided by Cyclops only, or we can create our uh, customized template as well. So if I get time in the next video, we will do that also. And in the name, we can give it any replicas, how many replicas we want, image, the image name we have to we want to deploy on the Kubernetes cluster, and the version. So module is nothing but just the configuration we need to create our application into the Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so okay, so this is the dashboard. So this is the modules. This is the node section. So nodes means how many nodes we have been using in our cluster. So here you can see that one is control plane and another one is node 01. I guess this is clear now. Means it's visible. Okay. So here you can see, and we can also see that uh, how much CPU and other stuff is our node is using. We can also get details of how many pods or what all other services are running inside the control plane or any other node we have in the cluster. And it is providing the name, the namespace, the CPU usages, and the memory. Same, I can go with the node one. So the node plane is our control plane, the master plane, master node, and node 01 is a worker node here for us. So these are the details for the node plane. These are the templates which is already provided by Cyclops. So here you can see which repository they are referring, the path, and other stuff as well. So you can easily refer the repo URL, and we can also change the things if we want. But as they are default templates, so I think it's not recommended to change anything here because we can create our customized template as well. So in the next video, if I get time, I will definitely try to make our own customized template. Okay, so let's create a sample application here. So for this video demonstration, I will be using my sample React application, which is a small application here. So just to create a template here, you just have to click on add module here. This is a module template here. So let's go with the demo template here. This is the module name here. So we can give it any. So for this example, just for this example, I will be just going with Nginx here. Nginx, we are creating one replica and we are going with the image name of Nginx and the version which is already there. Okay, so we'll just save it. So Cyclops is in action, and here we can see two windows here. So in the first window, which is the service, and another is deployment. So in the service, we can see that we are using HTTP and TCP protocol, and the ports we are using to access the Nginx is 80, which is by default. This is the pod name, which we can also check for the same in our Kubernetes cluster. And the pod is scheduled on node 01. It is in running phase, started 1 minute ago. This is the image and this is the version, which is 1.40.2. You can also check the logs because as no logs is generated. Let's see. Okay, so you can see. So here you can definitely see that Nginx app is running or the pod is running. And in the dashboard, you can see that in the last, it's GB 5. It's running with JVGB5, and yeah. So this is correct. Like we can cross check that it's using the same port ID here. So Cyclops and our Kubernetes cluster is automatically synced. So this is a simple demonstration for the default template we have used here, which is demo template. So suppose we have to give another other settings as well, like we have to mention the CPUs, we have to mention the memory for the pod should use replicas number. So for that we can go with second option here, just demo hyphen template and extend it. So for this I will be like using my sample image here. This is so yeah, I'm going with this Docker image. So I will be just picking recent two images. Okay, let's go. So module name, we can give any name we want. So I'm saying it as React. Yeah. Same name you can give here as well, or you can make it differ as well. So there are three options which we have to fill. So one is general. So in the general, we have to mention the image. So for that, we are giving with Edo weather web, and here the image version. We have to mention the version correctly as well as the app image as well as version, because it will download the thing from our container registry. So here you can see. But currently in this application, I don't have any environment variables, so I won't be using those. But for your purposes, you can definitely use them. So we have filled the general here. Now let's go to the scaling section. So in the scaling, it's asking for the replicas we want for the application. So just for the purpose, I'm giving it here two. And for the resources, it is asking how many CPUs as well as memory the application will be like asking. So currently, I'm not filling those because it's optional here. But in your case, you can definitely provide the values for these as well. And in the networking, it is asking if we want to expose the application uh, for the browser or the public domain. So yeah, we want to access it. So we are exposing it, and the port for the application is 3000 here. So we have filled the required details for the application to get deployed on Kubernetes cluster. So here we are not even just writing any YAML code, and we are just declaring the things we want, which is to be like this is to be deployed in our Kubernetes cluster. Let's save these things and let the Cyclops be in action. So in the service, we can see it's using HTTP, TCP, and port is using 3000. You can also check the manifest the Cyclops has already created here. And this is the service, and this is the deployment. So here we can see that one of the pod is allocated to control plane node, and another is located in node 01. So we can check the same details in our Kubernetes cluster, kubectl get pods. So here you can see our two replicas of React Weather app is running, and yeah, there is they are using 88 version, which we have given in the configuration. To access this application, you have to check the service here. So here you can see near weather app. This is the app uh, we have deployed, and it's using cluster IP as a service type. So we have to make it as a node port or load balancer. But in our case, as we are not using any cloud provider, so we are left with one option only. Which is QCTL edit service, which is this, and here in the type section, we just have to replace it with node. Fine. Let's again check the service. Yeah, it's my port, and the port is 3169. Okay, just check it. So here the guys, here you can see here you can see guys that application is deployed, and you can also check if it's fetching the correct value for the weather of the particular city or not. So here you can see I typed London, and it's showing the details of the city with the temperature, with the humidity, the wind, and things like. So here you can see that we have easily deployed our uh, web application, React web application into the Kubernetes cluster without writing any single code by just using Cyclops. We have easily deployed uh, the application. So this is how much handy. Okay, so in the same video, we can also go with another options as well. So suppose if we have to modify the version for the image, so we don't have to do much effort here. So in the general settings, we will just change it 88 to 89, and yeah, we will save it. So just for the training purpose, I have checked it on a watch mode so that we can check if new pods are being created or not. So let's do this. Okay. So here you can automatically see that our new container is in container creating process. Sorry, our pod is in container creating status. So let's go to Cyclops. Here you can see the service will remain same, and in the deployment you can see that 89 version of our application is being deployed successfully. Let's check the view logs here. Yeah, logs is coming. And the pod is handling with H8 PVD so that we can cross check it on the Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so yeah, here you can see H8 PVD, and another one is J2G 2X. Sorry. So here you can see our pods has been created, and they are running successfully. So here we can again check uh, temperature for another city here. So yeah, here you can see. So the 89th version or the recent version of our image is also being uh, deployed successfully with the Cyclops. So here again we have not done much effort here. And another feature Cyclops provide us with that, which is rollback. So here, this is the rollback. So rollback basically means that how much changes we have done, or what we can say that how much state has been changed from the previous to the current. Let's see what I was trying to explain you guys. So here you can see this is the deployment section, and this is the service section or the service YAML file, which is automatically created by Cyclops here. And here you can see that the version of our application is 88, but currently we are using 89. So it has successfully created a generation of version for the rollback, so that if suppose we have to go back to the previous version for the for the demonstration, like if we have to go to the 88th version, we have to use 88th version. So we can easily select this version, and our application will be back to the 88th version. So let's do this. So for that, we just have to use rollback here, and this prompt will tell us that your current state is using 89 version, and you want to go to the 88. So this is the current section, this is the previous section, and we will just hit OK, and Cyclops will be in action again. No change in the service. This is the deployment. Here you can see it is using 88, and let's go to the Kubernetes cluster. Clear the section, kubectl, get pods. Okay, let's check. So it's using S5K and 5. S5K and 5. Yeah, and another pod is using VR double JF at the end. VR double JF. So here you can see it has automatically rolled back the application to the previous version, and the pods are running successfully. So this is going on. So service, as you can see here, mm, the node port for the service is not visible here. It's automatically using 3000 here. So for that, we have to again edit the service, and again we can uh, make the type as node port, save it, and we will again check the service. Yeah, so now the service is using 32074 port. So we will go to the port section here for the Skeleton, paste it, access the application. So here again we can check uh, the temperature and other stuff for different cities. Let's go with Seattle. So okay, yeah, the application is running. So these are the modules. So one was HLX, in which we were just using a demo template here, and in React Weather app, we are using a demo extended template, which provides us many other features for the application we want to deploy. Again, we can check uh, the details of the nodes. So here you can see that one of the pod is created on the control plane, and one of the pod of our application is created on node 01. So this was my first video, and the demo I have created on Cyclops. I hope you guys liked it, and you can definitely check Cyclops official webpage, which is related to installation and other features as well, because I have not covered every other feature as well. So you can definitely check out the Cyclops. Uh, and the main advantage of using Cyclops is that we don't have to write any YAML code here, which reduces our errors of writing the manifest file, and we can easily sync Cyclops with our Kubernetes cluster to check other things. Yeah, so this was the demo. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for having me.